I mean, it was helpful that it was kind of 10K pace. I feel like I was trying to remind myself that. I was like, okay, this feels pretty good. I feel pretty relaxed. I'm running half the distance and knew it was going to wind up and have a good kick. And that's something that I feel like has taken me a bit to get back, coming back from injury. So I knew it was going to be a chance to kind of work on that a little bit and just racing tactics. I think since I missed so much racing, it's good to get out here, especially with the uber competitive field, and just kind of throw my hat in there and try to maintain contact and work on racing.
If you were to make the team in the 5, do you think you double, or is that too far in advance to
oh gosh, I don't know. I'll have to talk to Jerry about that one. I let him make all the decisions, so I kind of just listen, follow what he says, and we'll do whatever he thinks will have the most benefit for me.
Do you know when a decision would come?
Probably pretty soon after, I'm sure. I don't know, I'm sure we'll talk about it tonight. And then I guess we'll see how the race plays out, if I have to make a decision or not. There's a lot of really talented women out there, so it'll just be a good race. I'm kind of going to try to throw my hat in the ring and see how well I can compete.
Can I ask you really quick? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We're with KGW in Portland. So being in Eugene, we've just been covering a lot of like the excitement and obviously track town.
Yeah.
That has to have a lot of meaning. Like, you know the history, obviously, of this field.
Oh, it's phenomenal. I mean, I raced here a bunch in college, and I think the fans here are amazing. It's just so cool. Like, it really is Tracktown USA, and I had an absolute blast. Whenever I've come here, I feel like always a good experience, which is great, and it's awesome. I mean, I've been in Portland now for 4 years, so Oregon's starting to feel like home. I used to say I'm from Cleveland, and now when people ask, I say I'm from Portland. So it's nice to feel like I'm kind of coming home to race.
Very cool. And then people out in the crowd are like going to all the Rio-themed spots, like to get food and kind of get into that atmosphere. Are you starting to kind of look beyond trials at all? Just kind of starting to think about what that experience is going to be like?
Yeah, I mean, not too much. I think my coach, he's like, you got to get your head out of the clouds and we have to focus on the 5K. So I've tried to stay pretty even-keeled and try to keep my game face on and race mode going. So I'm definitely excited, but I'm trying not to get too hyped into it right now and just kind of focus on this race and working on tactics, and then kind of going to go to altitude and see how fit I can get before Rio and yeah, check out the fields and all that, and then just kind of see week by week. Probably the closer it gets, I'm sure I'm going to get more and more excited. I'm already super stoked, just trying to stay on the ground a little bit.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Take care.
Were the last couple of days hectic for you at all with the travel back and forth here to Park City?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was so much fun, but it was a whirlwind after the race. At 11, I feel like I was just kind of bouncing around doing a ton of stuff. I didn't get back to my hotel until a little after 5, and then took a quick shower, rested, and then was out to kind of do some more media stuff at 6, and had an early dinner, and then had to wake up, do team processing, and get out back to Park City. So I got back to Park City and I was like, gosh, I feel like I just dreamed being in Eugene. It seemed like it went by really quickly, but it was probably beneficial for me to get out of here and go to Park City, because then I had to kind of be like, oh, I can't meet up with friends or can't do anything. I'm not here. So kind of got me focused on the race again, and yeah, just able to remove myself from here a bit, just because there's a lot going on. It's a lot of excitement, and probably better to stay out of that a little bit when I'm still in race mode.